My name is Jerry Banks. Welcome to Beach Workout. It's a beautiful afternoon down here in Marina Del Rey, and I'm going to run you guys through an ab routine to help you get that chiseled six-pack that you've always wanted to have. Now, I think the best part about starting an ab routine is the very important thing is to stretch. You have to stretch and loosen your muscles up and get them ready to work. So the first exercise that I like to do to stretch is I like find a place where you can lay down, kneel down, put your hands out like you're Superman, and then just push your hips into the towel, okay? Now you want to just push up with your hands and feel that stretch in your lower back and your stomach. Really stretch it out, nice and forth. Okay, so you're starting from a laying down supine position. Just push up with your hands and just really stretch your lower back and your stomach. Great stretch. Loosens up all your stomach muscles. Okay, hold it for about a count of 5 to 10. And then relax. And then we're going to do it one more time. Just want to go up. And hold it for a count of 5 to 10. And then we're going to come back down. To stretch out the other side, so just flip over like such. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to lay down on our back and just want you to pull one leg up here and just tug on it till you feel a slight resistance. And what this is going to do is it's going to stretch out our lower back and our lower abdominals as well. One leg at a time. Hold it for a count of about 5 to 10, and then we'll relax, and then we'll bring the left leg up, same exercise, stretch, holding it for a count of 5 to 10, back down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring both legs up, holding them. You should really feel it in your lower back, right in here, okay? Because remember, your abdominals make up just 1/2 of the trunk of your body. So a very important thing to do is consider your body as a trunk, as it is, okay? So we want to not only strengthen the abdominal muscles, which are here, but also the lower back muscles, okay? So you can't just work these muscles, you have to work the whole circuit area, okay? So we'll concentrate on abdominals today, but don't neglect your lower back muscles, okay? And that way, in this way, we can build the entire trunk section. Very important, okay? Well, I think we're warm now. What we can do in the last minute stretches, we'll do a couple twists, okay? A little trunk twist. So you can either keep your arms out to your side, or you can just keep them close like this. We're just going to twist this way to the right. We're going to hold it for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go over to the left. Hold it for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to the right. 1, 2, 3. To the left. 1, 2, 3. To the right. 1, 2, 3. To the left. 1, 2, 3. Now your abdominal muscles are composed of basically upper, lower, and your obliques, okay? So it's important to train all 3 muscle groups. Now your abdominals are technically just one solid group of muscles, but you can train the 3 specific areas to get that defined six-pack, okay? So if we were looking at the abdominals, uppers compose the top 2 sections of your six-pack. Okay. The lower abdominals are here, and then your obliques are the muscles on the sides here that give you the kind of washboard effect. Okay. So we have uppers here, lowers, and then the obliques to the side. Okay. That bring these cuts in. Okay. And also down here. Okay. How we train each of those groups, I'll run you through 3 different exercises that you can use to train both the upper, the lower, and the obliques to get that perfect six-pack stomach that everybody loves to have. Okay, so to start, we're gonna start with the upper abdominals. Okay, so first exercise we're gonna do to train our upper abdominals is to lay back on your back. Feet comfortably planted on the floor. Okay. Now, what you're gonna do, you can either keep your hands crossed in front of you like this, or if it's easier for you, if you have neck and back problems, you can hold your hands across your head. Try not to interlock your hands, because then you have a tendency to pull with your arms instead of with your stomach muscles, okay? So try to take that out. You can either fold here, across, or you can fold back here. On one, here, and then down. 2, and down. 3, down. 4, and down. 5, and down. It's really important to squeeze up top. 6, and down. And 7, really squeeze, and down. And 9, and down. 10, down. I got 5 more. Up, and down. 4 more. Up. 3 more. Up. 2 more. Up. Last one. Up. And down. Now the importance of really crunching up top is that you don't have to do as many abdominal exercises, or as many reps and sets. You really crunch hard. So you can save yourself some time in the long run by crunching hard. Instead of doing 20, 30, or 40, you really crunch hard on 10 to 12, you'll get just as good a workout as if you did 20 really fast. Okay? So it's very important to take your time, nice and slow, get a good contraction, really feel those top abs coming out. Now after, you should be able to feel a nice little sensation of your upper abs pumped up. So what we're going to do is we're going to stretch them out a little bit. So I want you to lay flat, put your hands over your head, and just stretch out. Point your fingers as far out as you can. Push your toes out, and stretching out. Hold it for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring your arms back down. Just kind of relax. And we're going to do that Superman stretch one more time. Do it for a count of 5. Up. Just point and stretch. It's so great. Stretch those abs out. We just worked. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we're a third of the way done with our ab exercises for the day. Now, before we work the lower abs, we're going to work this side, which are our lateral obliques. Okay, so we have the abs here, and then we also have the side muscles that make up the side of the abdominals. Those are the obliques. Okay, and so in order to work those, you have to do a twisting motion. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same set of crunches, except we're going to add a little twist in. When we twist, that will bring the obliques into effect. Okay? So you can just position your feet comfortably on the ground. We're in the same position here. Now we can either do, like I said before, with the chest crossed or behind the head. Just be careful not to interlock your fingers, or if you do, don't pull too much with your hands. Okay, we want to keep this just abdominals. Okay. So now with the obliques, what we're going to do is we're just going to come up and twist. And then down. Now we're going to go to the left side. Up, twist, and down. See, you don't have to take your elbows all the way to your knees. Okay? As long as you're crunching up and you feel it in the side, that's the most important thing. You really want want to concentrate when you work abdominals is for the feel, okay? It's not so much as just doing the reps, as really, as I mentioned before, the mind muscle, really, if you concentrate on the group of muscles that you're working on, you'll really see a positive growth aspect from them. So here we go. We're gonna start. We're gonna do 15 of these as well. Okay. So we're gonna go up, twist, and down. Up, twist, and down. Up, twist, down. Up, twist, and down. There we have 4. Here we go. 5. 6. 7. 8. Really punch them on top. 9. 10. Really start to feel them. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. Here we go. Almost there. 15. Good. Now we're gonna just do that Superman stretch again to loosen those up. Hands above your head. Point your toes, point your fingers. Oh, stretch it out. Much better now. Let's hold it for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Since we brought our lower back into play on that exercise, we're gonna go ahead and do our leg ups like we did in the very beginning. Let's hold this for a count of 5. Put your head back and pull your knees to your chest. Really feel your lower back stretching out. Hold this for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to a Superman stretch. Or Superwoman stretch for in this case. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. So, now we've trained our upper abdominals and our obliques. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to train our lower abs. And those are the really tough ones to get, for men especially, and women as well. It's just the stubborn lower abs that are really hard to come in, this little group right here. Okay? So what we're going to do for those is, in order to bring those into play, you have to have some lower leg hip movement. And so if you have a bench, or sometimes you can do these on a chair as well, you can sit on a chair like this. Obviously a very comfortable beach chair in this case. Now sit on the edge of the chair. Okay, push your legs out. Now all you have to do is just pull your legs in together like this. And as you're lifting your legs, you'll feel the contraction of your lower abdominals. Okay? That's one exercise you can do for your lower abs. The exercise that I like to do, since we've done the first 2 on a towel, we'll stay with that scenario. And this is another simple exercise you can do. Lying down. Now, all you have to do, very slight range of motion, involves tilting your pelvis up and in. Okay? So brace yourself with your hands here. And all we're going to do is we're going to curl hips up like this. Very small range of motion. You see my hips come off the ground about 2 to 3 inches. That's all. That's all it takes. Really feel it. Okay, so if you're home right now, you might want to have a little pad or a couple towels down to protect your lower back. Okay? And the range of motion is as slight as this. It's just curling up like that. Okay, so you just lift your pelvis up and a little bit to the back. Okay? Curling. So instead, to work our upper abs, we curled up this way. Now to work these abs, we're going to curl our lower torso up this way. Okay? So crunch here. Now we're just doing the opposite. We're crunching this portion up this way. And let's try 15 of these. down. So it's very important to crunch up top. 7, down. Keep your legs from touching the ground. 8, down. That keeps a constant contraction in your abdominals. 9, down. 10, down. Really crunch them up top. 11, down. Don't let those feet touch the ground. 12, down. Good. 13, down. Almost there. 14, down. Last one. 15, down. Now we've managed to work uppers, lowers, and obliques. Let's do that stretch out. Stretch. Loosen up those abs we just trained. Perfect. And relax. We'll do one more of those Superwoman stretches. For a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if you're in advanced, you can do 3 sets of those exercises. You can do an upper, a lower, and a middle, or for the obliques, and then just go through that circuit 2 more times. And that'll be that way you'll do a total of 3 sets of each exercise. Now, what I like to do is I like to mix it up a little bit. So instead of doing 3 sets of uppers, 3 sets of lowers, and 3 sets of obliques, I like to do 1 set of each upper, lower, and obliques, take a little rest, and then do another upper, lower, obliques, and then the last set of upper, lower, and obliques. It's something different. If you'd like, when you're training, if you want to start, you can just do 1 set of each of the 3 exercises that I mentioned. But remember, it's very important that you do 1 of each of the different exercises, okay? You can't, if you just train your upper abdominals, you'll neglect your lower and obliques, and your stomach won't have the shape that you'd like it to have, that chiseled 6-pack that everybody wants so badly. So I can't stress enough about the importance of diet. You know, technically, as far as the muscle-skeletal system goes, everybody has a 6-pack. Okay, it's just some of our 6-packs are buried underneath a layer of abdominal fat. So I can't stress the importance of diet. Okay. If you want the 6-pack, you not only have to do these exercises, but you have to eat right and do some form of cardiovascular activity, even if it means just getting out and walking the dog for 30 minutes 3 times a week. That's all it takes. Just get out on the street, do some walking, get your heart rate up. Okay? You don't have to run, you don't have to jog, you just have to walk briskly. Okay, so now that we've covered 3 basic exercises that we can do for both upper, lower, and lateral obliques, I'm going to show you a variation. 3 different exercises to work the same 3 groups to keep you spiced up and to help boredom. Because the last thing you want to do is go, oh, I have to train abs today. It should be something you're ready to go for and just charged up about. So I'm going to give you a different lower abdominal exercise you can do. So if the hip tilt ones get to be a little bit boring for you, well, here's another exercise that you can do. If you have a chair, a bench, or stairs, that's all you need. So what I'm going to do is show you. Sit down in your chair. Very comfortable, very nice. Perfect day for this. Now you want to support yourself here, and what we're simply going to do is we're going to pull our legs and knees up to our stomach. Okay, and this is going to work our lower abs. So I'm going to lean a little bit forward on this chair, and I'm going to simply pull my knees up to my stomach like this, and then back out. Okay, and just crunch and out, and crunch and out. Okay, so get yourself in position. Well, we're going to do 15 of these. And really, I can't stress the importance of really crunching when you get up top. Okay, that's the most important thing. Hold it for like half a beat. Okay, here we go. Legs pointed, point your toes out. Comfortably sitting in a chair, on the edge of the chair. And here we go. We're going to pull our legs up, squeeze. 1, point out. 2, and out. And 3, and out. 4, 4, and out, and 5, and out, and 6, and out, really squeeze, 7, and out, and 8, and out, and 9, and out, and 10, and out. These slow ones are really grueling, but they really make the abs come out. 11, and out, and 12, and out. Don't let those feet touch the ground. 12, and out, and 13, and out. 2 more. 14, really squeeze it, and out, and 15, and out. Now stand up. Now we're gonna do a version of our Superwoman stretch, but standing, okay? So just put your hands up and lean back, really stretch these abs out. We're gonna hold it for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Feels great. We're gonna do that stretch one more time so we're nice and loose, and we're gonna go on to our other 2 versions of the exercises. Stretch up and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So now we have 2 exercises that work our lower abdominals. We have our chair exercises, which are called knee ups, as you can see. And then we did our other lower ab exercise, the hip tilt, where we lifted our hips up and curled them, kind of a reverse curl. Okay? So now we need to do another one for our obliques. We know that we did the twisting one, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do just very simply, we're gonna do side bends, okay? So if you have simply a broom or something like that, something to put between your arms to make a twisting motion, that's what you need to grab right now. So if you have a broom or something similar to that, a stick or something, that would be perfect for you to use for this next exercise. I actually happen to have an umbrella here, so I'm gonna grab that. This is all you need. So what we're gonna do is gonna put this behind our neck here, just to help us keep our abs isolated as we twist. Okay, now this is our oblique exercise. Remember the first oblique exercise we used was the twisting motion. Okay, really brought our obliques out. Okay, now we're gonna do the same exercise, twisting, but with this broom behind our back to isolate our abdominals. Okay, here we go. Let's get out here into the beautiful ocean. All right, we're gonna do 15 of these, and just twisting to the left is 1, to the right, that's 1, to the left, 2, to the right, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, twist at the waist, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, we're almost there, 12, 12, 13, 13, 2 more, 14, 14, 15, 15, good. Now we'll take the stick above our head and just stretch out for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So that gives us 2 exercises for our obliques now. We have the side crunches and the trunk twist, okay? So far we have 2 exercises for our lower abs, the knee ups here, and our pelvic twist. We have 2 exercises for our lateral obliques. We have the trunk twist, which you can also do out here like this if you like. If this is more comfortable, if you have a sore neck or a sore upper back, then by all means do the trunk twist like this. 1, 2. Same range of motion as you can see, but if you have a lower upper neck or neck problem, then I would advise you to do it this way. That's a little bit easier on your body. Okay, now, so far we have 2 of each of lower and obliques. So now we need another exercise for our upper abdominals. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the towel. Okay, we're back on the blanket now, and we're gonna do a combination exercise that allows you, if you're short on time and you don't want to do a lower abdominal exercise and an upper abdominal exercise, this exercise allows you to hit both muscle groups in one smooth fluid movement. That way we can cut back on time, save you guys lots of I know you have valuable time. So this exercise is going to work our lower and our upper in one movement. And let me show you the premise behind the motion. Lay down back on your towel on the floor. If you're on the ground, make sure you have a couple towels underneath so you don't hurt your lower back. Okay. Now remember, to work your lowers, you have to bring your legs up, and to work your upper abdominals, you were crunching. So this exercise, we're gonna incorporate both of those moves into one motion. So cup your hands behind your head. If you're gonna interlock your fingers, try to concentrate on not pulling with your arms. Remember, this is just abdominals. Okay? So this is the move. Starting from a relaxed position, we're gonna crunch up and bring our legs together like this. And then down, and then up, and then down. Okay? This movement allows us to work our lower abdominals by bringing our legs up, and our upper abdominals by crunching up. We can get the best of both worlds. So let's try this. We'll do 15 repetitions. Really concentrate on squeezing. And if you can, if it's possible, try not to let your feet touch the ground. That'll really get a great burn in your lower abs. Okay, let's try the exercise. 1, out, 2, out, 3, out, 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, out, we're halfway home, 8, out, 9, down, 10, down, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Good. Now let's go ahead and stretch those abs out. Just train. Reach into the sky, point your toes. Stretch them out. Okay, so once again, my name is Jerry Banks. Thanks for coming out to our beach workout. Beautiful day today. I want you to remember a couple things to keep in mind when you're training your abdominals. Remember to train all 3 major muscle groups: upper, lower, and obliques. Do any of the exercises that we mentioned today, but try to hit at least one of each of the 3 muscle groups as you train. Proper exercise is very important for these, but don't forget diet and cardiovascular activity. 3 aspects to have a chiseled midsection. Do these exercises that I showed you. Did some form of cardiovascular activity, whatever you like, walking, running, jogging, rollerblading. Just get out there and have fun with it. And then don't forget, no carbs late at night, and have yourself a great time. I'll see you next week on Beach Workout.